Vous avez commencé puis le meilleur combat de tous les temps commence en même temps.
Ouais, il a fini en vraiment.
Ah oui? Here.
So second over there.
Oh yeah,
Dégage, j'étais
Merci.
Yeah.
Maddie and Evan are on their own.
Yep.
Because they haven't been to the big stem. Thank you. They haven't all the others already.
God damn. Santé, tu sens cardio? Moi, je le sens.
All right, welcome. I'm here with the top 3 teams following the rhythm dance. In third place, Evgenia Lopareva and Jeffrey Brissot from France. In second place, Marjorie Loha and Zachary Laga from Canada. And in first place, Madison Chalk and Evan Bates from the US. We'll start with an opening question. Tell us how you felt about your performance today. Madison and Evan, we'll start with you.
It was so great to perform here in Texas. The audience was amazing. It made our performance feel like it was super short and went by very fast. We had a lot of fun debuting our program here. It was just, a pleasure to skate and perform to Queen.
We'll go to Marjorie and Zachary.
Yeah, it was really fun. We felt like we could perform very well, and like Maddie said, the crowd was amazing. So it was like very short, and it was pretty fun.
That was very fun. What can I say? We received good points, and we're really happy about our performance. It was pretty easy actually for Saturday, so it went well.
Perfect. We'll open it up for questions. If you want to raise your hand, we'll have a mic coming around.
Doesn't feel like a Saturday.
So it's a question to Mason Evan. So last year, also Skate America was your first competition of the season, but this time you look much more ready, much more. Can you compare what's different this time that you look so well prepared?
I think coming off an Olympic season is always a bit of a challenge, especially when you're on tour, and we had such a fun summer and just a lot to wrap up from the Olympic season. So I think it was a little bit more of a slow start last season, getting back into things and getting into the groove. Compared to this spring, summer, we really were very motivated, and even while we were on tour, we were working on our new material, and just super ready to start the season, and had all of our planning done, and we're really prepared.
This is a question to all 3 teams. I'd like to ask you about the choice of the music. All of you were too young to be around in the 80s, and how did you pick?
Not so fast.
How did you pick the music, and how did you try to get the feeling of the music?
Well, Evan spent 10 months.
Yeah, I was
in
there
the
for 10
80s.
months. It was a great time. We were on tour, and we were watching Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, and that kind of just, hit us over the head with the idea, like, duh, let's skate to Queen. It's right here in front of us. It was an incredible movie. So many incredible songs in the anthology of Queen that spans many decades. So we had to narrow it down to just the 80s. But we were really pleased when we found these 3 pieces of music, and we feel like we created a really fun program, a strong rhythm dance that's going to grow throughout the season.
I don't think anybody's too young to enjoy Michael Jackson or, a Queen. So I think it's pretty easy to feel the music. A lot of amazing artists were from the 80s, and it's actually an honor to skate on such wonderful artists. So, yeah.
We decided Miss Len Farmer with the coach because this French artist is like really 80s and the storytelling is really interesting. So we decide, and we really like this music. So we enjoy to skate in this, and the choice is like super easy this season for short dance.
This is a question actually for Madison. Can you talk about the inspiration for your costume, the yellow dress, and how it relates to Freddie Mercury or Queen?
Yes, the yellow dress is an ode to Freddie Mercury's iconic yellow jacket that he would wear performing. And so it's Matthew designed it. As soon as we told him we were skating to Queen, he was like, I know exactly what I want to do. I was like, okay, let's do it. And he showed me the design, and I absolutely loved it. I've always wanted a yellow dress, which is something I've expressed to him. And so it was great to make that happen and kind of give it a really modern look. A deconstructed jacket as a dress is such a clever idea. And so I'm just so pleased with how it turned out, and I absolutely love the dress. And of course, Evans is also a play on this as well, like part of Freddie's jacket. So we're kind of playing off of each other.
And you designed mine.
Yeah, and I designed Evans.
Any more questions? Come over to Jackie.
Maddie, having a bit of a scare in the practice earlier. Just wanted to hear, how you all ended up preparing for this after the fall in the practice.
Yeah, really unfortunately this morning I lost control of the lift at the end of our program, and it's a terrible feeling as a partner, especially as a lifting partner, and what we do is dangerous, and I feel like sometimes that's overlooked. Oftentimes we make it look so easy, but so yeah, this morning the mishap was pretty obvious. It was a scary moment, honestly. Our coaches and the doctors were wonderful and checked on both of us, Maddie in particular, as soon as we got off the ice, and again when we returned back to the rink, just to make sure we were doing our due diligence to not put anyone at risk further. And so when we got here, we knew we were both feeling okay, and we were, our hearts were set on skating, but we needed to get the okay from the medical staff, which we did before we competed.
Any further questions?
Question for Maddie and Evan. And after last World Championships, all top three teams said you didn't know keep competing or not. So what motivates you to keep competing this season?
Well, I think we had a lot to think about after accomplishing that huge goal that we had set for ourselves many years ago, and something that we have worked hard towards our entire career. And so feeling fulfillment from that was really incredible. But then we also kind of sifted through those feelings and realized that we still wanted more, and we wanted to give more to the sport. We felt like we have more to give and more creativity to share. And so while we were on tour, we really enjoyed ourselves and enjoyed performing, and we decided that we wanted to perform some more on the competitive stage, and so here we are.
Sorry, Claire, couldn't see you.
Just follow-up question from Jackie's for Maddie and Evan. Just wanted to check, how are you guys feeling now and looking toward the free dance after the fall?
Feeling good, ready to skate. We had so much fun performing the rhythm dance, and now we just take a bit of rest and gear up for the free dance tomorrow, which we're also excited to debut. It'll be our first competition and our first time showing everyone this new program that we're really pleased with and really passionate about, and yeah, excited to share it with everyone.
All right, if there aren't any more questions, we'll wrap this up. Thank you.